What if I told you that Stellantis is trying to sell you a dud in 2025? The brand new Dodge Charger Daytona is going to debut with outdated technology. And based on this new article released by Stellantis just this morning, it proves to me that you should not even consider buying the Charger Daytona until 2026. And in this video, we're going to go why you should skip over this vehicle and save yourself the hassle of buying a vehicle that's not going to be worth anything within 2 years. It's that time of year again where you need to save as much money as you can to buy the gifts for everyone else and including yourself. So my friends at Just Bolt-Ons and Drag Racing Wheels have you covered. In case you need anything like exhaust systems, sticky Mickeys, catch cans, tonneau covers, whatever, my friends at Just Bolt-Ons and Drag Racing Wheels have some of the best prices online. And with my promo code BUTTER that you use at checkout, you can save up to an additional 15% off on your next order. So check out my friends at Just Bolt-Ons, DragRacingWheels.com, where some of the best prices online just got a little bit better. So I'm over 36,000 friends and 61% of you guys not yet subscribed. Butter got your back. I'm going to try to save you guys the heartache and save you a ton of money by telling you guys to not consider buying the 2024 or 2025, whatever model year name they're going to give the new Charger Daytona. Do not buy it, because Stellantis just released an article and a couple of news sites had picked up on it that for 2026, the Charger Daytona is going to be updated to a brand new battery technology that's going to be way better than the current one that they're going to try to stick you with. And it's going to be very bad for the value of that car by the time these new versions come out. So we're going to go over these two articles, and I'm telling you guys, do not even put your blinders on. Don't even go to the dealership to even go look at one. And maybe go test drive one if you're interested in a Charger Daytona EV, but don't go buy one, because I'm about to save you guys the heartache of buying an electric vehicle that's going to lose literally all its value within 2 years. Dodge EV to debut with solid state tech and electrifying performance upgrades. Stellantis is preparing a demonstration fleet of Dodge Daytona EVs featuring Factorial solid state battery technology, setting the stage for a 2026 rollout. Let's see now. Stellantis is taking another step forward towards the EV race, partnered with Factorial to incorporate solid-state batteries into a demonstration fleet of Dodge Charger Daytona vehicles. Based on the Stellantis platform, this fleet will showcase Factorial solid-state battery technology in action by 2026. So it's already telling you a date that they know this vehicle is gonna come out. They're more likely gonna do test vehicles sometime next year, test them around, make sure they're doing all their validation testing, and then 2026 year or model year or whatever, that's where you're going to see this brand new battery technology. And it says right here, this innovation could significantly enhance the performance, range, and charging speed of the future EVs. If all this stuff is going to happen and really within 2 years, there is no point of spending $80,000 for this vehicle. And then within 2 years, when this brand new updates and stuff come out, maybe the car loses a lot of its value and you're stuck with that bill in your pocket. The Stellantis Factorial collaboration began in 2021 when Stellantis invested $75 million into the battery startup. Now in this upcoming fleet, Stellantis aims to validate the technology in real world conditions, marking the important milestone in the commercialization of solid-state batteries. The promise of solid-state batteries are often hailed as a game changer for electric vehicles. They offer a number of advantages over traditional lithium-ion batteries, starting with energy density. And that's one of the bad problems about these EVs nowadays, is that the battery packs weigh so much, and that causes the vehicles to be way too heavy, chew through tires, and not be as fast as they should for an electric vehicle. Factorial claims that its solid-state technology is 33% smaller than traditional lithium-ion batteries. In a normal EV on the road today, an 80 kilowatt-hour battery pack weighs about 1,000 pounds on average. By comparison, a solid-state battery from Factorial with the equivalent energy density would weigh a third of that, about 333 pounds. The weight reduction is a major boost in range and performance. So you're literally shaving 600 something pounds just by going with a different battery chemistry or a different battery type. If they get these Charger Daytonas out now and they're still 2024s, and then next year they switch over to 2025, you're gonna literally have 2 years of an outdated Charger Daytona that's already gonna be a stretch that's paying $80,000 for a Scat Pack and over $60,000 for an RT. Then you're saying within 2 years, there's gonna be a major improvement, at least let's say a 33% improvement just in the weight advantages, right? Going from like 1,000 pounds down to 333 pounds. So whatever size battery pack is going to be in the Charger Daytona EV, but you're going to have a significant improvements over weight reduction, range, and performance. All that without even going through a mid-cycle refresh. So, because I don't see Stellantis is going to basically update the Charger Daytona to a new front end or new interior within 2 model years. Rapid charging is also another key benefit. Solid-state batteries are expected to charge much faster than their liquid electrode counterparts, particularly cutting down on charging times to just 10 to 15 minutes for a full charge. So you're really going to have these new Charger Daytonas going to come out for the next year or two, or basically next year and a half. They're going to have this older battery technology in there. And then by the next year, you're going to have a battery pack that's going to be a third of the weight and going to charge in only 10 to 15 minutes for a full charge, compared to, I can't remember exactly what Dodge said that the Charger Daytona is going to charge at now, but I think it said within 15-20 minutes you get maybe like a 50-60% charge. I think I put it on the screen right here if I can actually find what it actually says, how fast Charger Daytona would charge now. I would never ever consider buying a Charger Daytona EV until this new battery technology comes out. So you basically gonna have a dud on the wheels that you're paying $80,000 for 3 years into your loan. And then when you go try to trade it in, unless Stellantis is going to give you guys like a very good discount or a trade credit, you try to trade this car in somewhere else, they're going to be like, it's outdated. We're not going to give you that much value for it. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if like the value of these cars plummet down to $20,000-$30,000. They lose like a lot of their value, because the next generation of the same exact looking car is going to be way better with brand new engine, well, not engine technology, but brand new battery technology. But the problem with solid state batteries is, I found this right here particularly interesting. So the road to commercialization is filled with obstacles. Solid state batteries are expensive to produce, and their construction relies heavily on lithium, a material already in short supply. As these batteries require higher quantities of pure lithium metal, the shortage may become more pronounced. So if you already thinking we have battery issues now and shortages, especially getting lithium, it seems these solid state batteries are going to be even worse in trying to actually get lithium for these batteries. And then the next paragraph is very interesting to me. Recycling is also a major concern. With current lithium-ion batteries can be partially recycled, solid-state batteries lack an effective recycling solution, particularly for the lithium and the graphite. Despite these challenges, Stellantis remains confident that the technology will become more cost-effective over the next decade, ushering in a new era of high-performance electric vehicles. Stellantis' decision to integrate solid-state batteries into the Dodge Charger Daytona demonstrate the company's commitment to staying at the front of the pack in the race towards next generation electric vehicles. While the advantages of solid state technology, higher energy density, faster charging, and reduced weight are clear, the road ahead is still paved with challenges. Scaling up production, addressing material shortages, and developing efficient recycling methods remain significant hurdles. However, if Stellantis and Factorio can overcome these barriers, the 2026 demonstration fleet could pave the way for a new generation of high-performance, longer-range EVs that set the new standard in the industry, which I don't think they're going to set the new standard in the industry, because that's something that I fully believe that Tesla's going to do before everyone else, because Tesla always innovates their vehicles at a way faster pace than the rest of the fleet or what the rest of the industry has. Now, this article is not exactly really clear on exactly when the demonstration fleet is going to happen. At first part of the article, it basically just says that, you know, they expect that these vehicles come out 2026. Then it's saying right here at the very bottom of the article that the demonstration fleet is going to come out 2026. But even with 2027, that's 3 years from now. If you get like a 5-year loan, you're really like halfway through your 5-year loan. Your vehicle is going to be worth literally nothing if this next generation of high performance EVs sets a new standard. Let's see, Stellantis and Factora take the next step to accelerate the future of electric vehicles with solid-state battery technology. Now, Stellantis says that these EVs will be on the road by 2026, represent a key next step in bringing solid-state battery technology to mass production. By utilizing Factora's solid-state battery technology with over 390 watt-hours per kilogram energy density, Stellantis reinforces its commitment to developing high-performing and affordable EVs, both of which are essential to Stellantis' electrification strategy. $80-some thousand for a 670 horsepower EV is not affordable, because you can go get a Tesla Model 3 that is smaller, weighs less, and costs a lot cheaper, and it will outperform a Charger Daytona. Stellantis and Factora unveiled the next chapter in a partnership to accelerate the development and deployment of next-gen electric vehicles powered by Factora's solid-state battery technology. Factora's FES offers substantial advantages over traditional lithium-ion batteries, including higher energy density, reduced weight, and improved performance, and a potential for further reduction in total vehicle cost over time. That makes this an ideal candidate for powering the next generation EVs. And next generation, to me, that sounds like something that's like maybe 5-10 years down the road, not 2 years down the road, which, like I said, I wouldn't buy a brand new Charger Daytona if I was you. Okay, the rest of this stuff is just basically blah, blah, blah crap that I've already kind of read in other article. But yeah, Stellantis is going to basically, it's funny, Stellantis is going to basically sell you a obsolete vehicle that they know is going to be obsolete, I guess kind of recoup some of their costs, because a lot of these Charger Daytonas aren't running very well. I mean, we've already seen videos from me and TK about all the crap going on with these mules, and then I've gotten photos of how bad that the actual quality of these vehicles are, especially like the body quality. Then I got pictures of like Indian engineers from overseas coming into these plants, trying to play catch up and figure out how these vehicles, I guess how to get the vehicles lines running properly. I got another video I'm gonna make about the actual Ram Rev, talk about it, because I got photos of it being towed. I got photos of workers working in giant hazmat suits to actually put the vehicles together. It's crazy what's going on behind the scenes at these plants. And yeah, so the Ram Rev, like I said, I'm gonna do another video on that one pretty soon. And for the Charger Daytona, like I said, I would not buy a Charger Daytona right now, because like I said, you see right here from Stellantis' mouth that they're going to come out with these new battery technologies in the EVs. And maybe I wouldn't even buy a Ram Rev, because the Ram Rev is going to be powered by the same battery packs. So maybe not even buying a Stellantis EV period is going to be the best solution, because your vehicle may be worth nothing within 2 years. I mean, there's already articles out there about how much money EVs lose now without even doing any updates. I mean, look at this article right here from Wired. EVs are losing up to 50% of their value in just 1 year. Some electric car brands are hemorrhaging value, with the worst losing as much as $600 a day. In this investigation, Wired outlines which models to watch, why this is happening, and how you can game the market to your advantage. Our first discovery was that in the UK, various new electric vehicles lose 50% of their value in the first 12 months. Some vehicles depreciate by 50% in a single year. Now, this cannot be said of every EV. They reveal how 6 different EVs are projected to have their value in 12 months and 10,000 miles. This includes the Audi e-tron GT, which plummeted by 49% from $138,000 to $70,000, and the Ford Mustang Mach-E fell by 52% from, I guess, 59,000 pounds to 28,000 pounds. According to the data, a Polestar 2 will lose another 52% from its 52,000 pound sticker to just 12 months. Ugh. The Tesla Model 3 fared only slightly better, falling by 45% in the first 12 months and 10,000 miles, while the Porsche Taycan fell by 49% and the Honda Ioniq 5 lost exactly half its value in the same period. These prices are all based on the mid-spec version of each car, since factors like battery size, trim levels, and even paint color can have a market effect on value. And it's just crazy, like all these vehicles are just losing value like crazy. When compared to a gas-powered Audi Q7 55 with an all-electric e-tron 55 SUV, Both 1 year old and with 10,000 miles, the gas powered car is worth 42% more after 12 months, despite costing less when new. This is also true of low value cars. At the 3 years and 30,000 miles, a gas powered Volkswagen Golf has a 46% price premium over an electric Golf. Wow. So they've done real world examples of how bad these EVs are falling in value just after 1 year. And we're talking 2 to 3 years, how bad your value is going to drop when a brand new chemistry comes out for these vehicles. So if you're going to buy a Charger, you probably want to go buy the Charger with the actual Hurricane engine in it. Do not go buy the EV version of it, because the value of your car is going to plummet and you're going to be stuck with that bill, and it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Had to lose all that value in a car, and then the next version comes out and you're sitting there while those guys are charging within 10-15 minutes. You're sitting about 30, 40, 50 minutes, and your car's slower, your car's heavier, chewing through tires, and you're sitting there having to charge a lot longer. But let me know what you guys think. Is the Charger Daytona going to be a dud on arrival? Is it better to go and just wait for the gasoline version for the Charger instead of buying the Charger Daytona? And like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And I'm going to do a video about the Ram Rev pretty shortly. And until the next time, I'm out.